Page 63, lesson 57 in the book. Key of E major. Now, I like these chords because we can lose all of our bars. We're going to tap into the majors and the minors. Probably leave that diminished out of there, wobbly bob. We'll see how we get on. But the idea here now is to create some textures. Now this is moving a little bit away from that sort of Hendrixy thing. Now here, look at this. Instead of playing an F sharp like this, what we're going to do is you're just going to hold down the 5th, the root, and the flat 3rd, and we're strumming all 6 strings. Okay, now I've got G sharp minor, which would be here, the 4th fret, but I'm not going to play it like that. I'm going to play it like this. Yes. And then I can move lovely to my B chord there. And there's my A. So it just gives me a little bit of movement, but the cool thing about this is, look at that 3rd finger. Look at my 3rd finger. We end up with something that I call a moving anchor when we move between the chords. Yeah, it's an anchor finger there. It's anchored on that one there. And then you see, that's why I call it a moving anchor. Sliding anchor up there, moving to those shapes. But these open strings are cool because if you think about it, this E is the tonic or the root note for the E major. The B is the 5th, and the thin E is another root or a tonic. So essentially we can strum all 6 strings with these shapes. Here. Play that there, or I could even just play an E shape there, and then pull myself back into the E just up here. So it's really interesting. Yeah, so there's the C sharp minor. See what I'm doing? I'm just integrating those sounds into that as well. Which is where you get into that kind of John Mayer-ish sound, yeah, because I know John Mayer uses these kind of open string chords in there as well. But that's always going to be kind of home here or here. Now the cool thing I think as well about this is if you're getting into the blues territory, we've got these hinging chords here, we've got these open string chords here, and then what we can do, it's a kind of a classical thing, it's called a Tierce de Picardie, and basically what happens is, this is all major, okay, this is all major, but what I can do is I can shift. And this is a kind of a critical move here. You see where my pinky is there? Right? That's where I'm going to move my box 1 pattern to. So there you can see I'm in the minor pentatonic here. This is E minor pentatonic, yeah? And I'm shifting to the major pentatonic there, but I'm using the same box pattern. So I could be playing something here, and I want that mixture between the major and the minor. So what I do is, now you can hear that I played the scale downwards in the minor, but then landed on a major sound, and that's the idea of this Tierce de Picardie, okay? That's the whole idea behind that, because that's what you do when you're in a minor and in a major chord, the tonic 1. So if say you're in E minor, like let's play something in E minor. So I've got E minor there. Yeah, so I'm in G. And ending on that, it just makes it sound triumphant. You know, instead of ending on a minor, which isn't as strong a resolution as a major is ever going to be. There's the minor. major, just ending on the major, just gives you a really nice twist to it. To do that, then, you need to be able to shift your scale position. You could stay in the same position and play box 5 of the pentatonic, but it's easy to just add that same box 1 pattern that you know and love. Major, minor. There's the root note for that scale. And you can find little spots where just improvising completely around on this.